Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Come on, get ready.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
So, what are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player one is just about out of drive after that. Blocks the jump in. Strings it all together. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Alright, what's coming up next? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Perfect time to spend the meter. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Oh, it's a good spot, and he wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ending that drive gauge. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jumps in. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Manages to block the jump in attack. Medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Fires a pout! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Impact! Squat! Jump! The life lead is there, but still drops them hard. They were right to be on guard there. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Uses the television. Excellent read. Player will send them to another dimension. All forward rush. Closes it out.
You're good. I'll give you that.
Round one. Fight.
What are our fighters planning in this opening round? Shows the overhead. The low is denied. Still slugging it out here. Overhead! Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Alright, what's coming up next? Takes the chance to hurt him. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Grabs him. Hits him with a stopping bomb. They were expecting that driving block. Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. We may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Then brushes that off and keeps going. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Going in? Knockdown! Here comes the victim. Non-critical. He has it. He's gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Let's lose the power wave. There's a drop hard. Which fighter tries to make something happen with an overdrive on? The low. Player 2, the low kick hits. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Oh, blocked. Notice punish counter on the action. No drive now, but they need to do something.
Round one. Fight.
Smart play to stop the opponent there. Gets in a Hazanshi. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 has the light lead. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Hold your breath. Player 2 can't let their drive lead. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump-in is denied. Clean parry. Grabs and throws him away. Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in? Superb reactions on display.
Later making him look silly with his target.
For the critical art! Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a way to take this fight. Now they're gonna think of a follow-up. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the and eats it. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Breaks the block with a throw. Gotta do better than that. Solid anti-air. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Rhino Horn nails him. Sets up with the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Okay, here we go. Escapes the corner. They're taking a step back. Hits the drive. Sends the leader. Only a little bit of drive and light. Wall flat into the guard break. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. This is no one could have called that.
That was fun! Let's do it again!
Round one. Fight.
Here in the first round. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The jump in catches them. That attack landed for KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Combo with the target combo. Knocks down with the horn. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. That combo did decent damage. Decides to meet them in the air. Hits them with fire. Player 1 is barely hanging on super art. The super doesn't hit. They're in there.
Sacrifice yourself to the Supremo Hano.
Round one. Fight.
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Gets back with a well-placed drive reversal. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Aim developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are you thinking here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Goes for the super art? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Down to the wire. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Great work finding the opening. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. All right, what's coming up next? Gets carried to the corner. Brushes that off and keeps going. Demon Raid? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Going in, still scrapping for control of the space. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the gauge for a super. Level 3 super. Spending that music like it's nobody's business. A quick breather.
Side mode can't is activated. Let's see what they do now.
This is gonna be bad news. Connects with the throw. Hold your breath. KO.
Sacrifice yourself to the Supremo Hano.
Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Decides to go in with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Grabs them. Taking stock. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning string. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Got their eye on the air. The pressure is so in KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Parries the projectile. Decides to buff up while they can. Big counter. All right, what's coming up next? Hadouken! The super doesn't hit.
Hits them with the fire.
Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? They're backed up into the corner. Close range springs forward with the drive rush. Shuts that down with a parry. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point that drops them hard. Zanku Hadouken! This is gonna hurt! The next touch may decide this round. Forward rush. Needs burnout, but they may have a plan. Is out the gauge right there! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! Closes it out!
I am the true master of the fist.
Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Trips them up. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Decides to go in with the target combo. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Combo with the target combo. The corner parries the jump in to shut it down. Life lead opens up. And a super activation. What a finish. Great meet of the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 spends a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. They exchange blows. Swagger step. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Nice parry. Throw miss.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Connects with Sip of Calamity.
People hate having you in for bed, but you're going to sleep real fast.
What'll happen here?
All in with the rush. Oh, combo in with the luminous. Spread out, but they may have a plan here.
They gotta go. Close range projectile. Solid anti-air. Can they use their resources?
Change of plans.
Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Player 2 is in a very good...
All in with a rush.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Huge chance after that wall.
Come on. It's time
Level
to
3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Will this super art lead them to the win? Okay, here we go. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Free flow strike. One step ahead of that. Get out of nowhere.
In my world, we're all Round 1. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Puts one in the pocket. Goes for the throw. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Will this super art connect? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Like KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Both fighters planning something? Bumps up. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They exchange blows. Breaks the block with a throw. They just won't stop with burnout activation. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. No, that's the wide open. Okay, here we go. Flatlines up. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready? Then show me. My pleasure.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Both players have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Player one is just about out of drive after that. Dangerous range here. Don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Uses the parry. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Knockdown. Player two creates a good corner opportunity.
Tomahawk bust!
But takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one just KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Bumps up. Who's going to start things off? Player one chases them down. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Near empty drive gauges will greatly affect both players. Player two is in a pretty good situation with the meter. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Grabs and throws them away. And they create it. Oh, block twist. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Off with a freezing off. Excellent damage on that. What are they gonna do? Hazatsu. Okay, nobody wins. Solid anti-air. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, plot twist. Hazatsu threw him off the crowd. Sat and waited for this opening. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Hazatsu. Both are ready to pull the correct them. Player one and eats it. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Vintage. Oh, putting the champion on top. Didn't hesitate, going for the kill with that super. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round one. Fight!
First round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Anticipate the overhead. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Low heavy hits, mix up income. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Oh, this is gonna be bad for in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits him with a vagabond egg. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Brushes that off and keeps going. Spinning bird kick. Looking to impress. This super pulls out the big gun with a Sultan Roundhouse. I never get tired of seeing this. Here it comes. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. From low heavy to experiencing burnout. Going in, player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player two needs to use their SA get low heavy. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Kick off!
Throws a fireball. KO!
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round one. Fight.
Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Shows the overhead, backs them into the corner. Good parry there, and beautiful setup with that attack. Can't tech the throw? What a clutch cycle. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Knockdown. Goes for the super up? They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. And it's down to the wire.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
Player one will have to fight back here without any drive. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Yoga fires it. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Jumps up, gets the back throw to turn things around. Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Burnout activates. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout drilling time. Lets the Yoga Inferno rip. Jumps in. Pushes that off and keeps going. The path to a win looks very tough, and I don't know if they can hold out. Reaches out with the light KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Don't underestimate me.
Final round. Fight.
Goes for the good stuff first with the drive impact. Zones with the fireball. This is gonna be bad news. Carries them all the way to the corner and gets putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This would really tip the scale. Oh, bumping. Punish counter out of the action. Vintage. Player one with the win sunburn. Going supernova. Kick out of nowhere.
Shit.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
Lightning kicks.
An aggressive attack. Will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips him up. Puts one in the pocket. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Strings it KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their placement a bit. Taking stock. Jumps up. Condor Wind added a bit of juice and smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Gets the win to a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
The voice of
one. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Denies the attack and... It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Alright. The super armor does its job. Okay, it takes them all the way to the corner. From up above. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Did well to get the buff in there. G-Bike kick for a mix-up. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Gets a risky buff in. Fights out of the system with a stopping block. Slow. Both fighters planning they're going for the super art. In there.
The voice of the spirit, only I can hear it.
Round one. Fight.
Will we see our fighters feel each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? That was a solid anti-air. The jump in catches them. Player 1 is just about out of drive on this. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Jumps? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Did drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. Decides to meet them in the air. KO. Player 2 takes up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Condor dive. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Caught their eye on the air. Player 1 has the life lead and springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Expect the tempo of the match to change. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Knockdown and gets tagged by the fireball. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. Final round. No! This will break them! Player 2, drive rush, breaks it! Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 2 can't let this simmer, betting it all on the drive rush. All the throw connects. With super arts into play, it's really anything plus speed on that impact. Goes to the air. Walls flat into the charge plate. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Sacrifice yourself to the source we know how.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Not shy of the grab. Takes a trip. Nice tech. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Take target lock and scoop. That's 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps. Can't catch the throw. Jumps in. Both fighters want to establish themselves. Early. Springs forward with the drive rush. Goes with a safe up with that target combo. What'll happen here? Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Drive rush to keep it going. Super arcs on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Burnout activated. Dashes up. Barely blocks the jump-in. Excellent block. Harvey wrecks them. They're going for the super arc. Sits him down with the super arc. That's how you take a round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Demon pumps him hard. All the throw connects. Big throws. Throws him. Scrambling here. This is gonna hurt. Straight the low. Oh, here's the throw. Is denied. Ooh, what a smart throw. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? What's next? Meets them air to air. Great headbutt. Drive head big time whip. All in with a rush. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. What are they gonna do? Demon Ring! Gotta do better than that! No! This is great! You need guts to pull that off!
Look at this body of iron!
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Still very early in the round. Opts for the throw. The super holds for breath. There's a punishment. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Not shy with the grab. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Reads them. Looking to plan them with the pile driver. Digs in deep to get that drive. With the cycle blitz. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. What'll happen here? There's the burnout. It's set the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something.
Oh man, better run away because when hands racing in the chamber, it can get very ugly.
We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Jumps, breaks the connects with the throw. We have super hard, pumps him hard. Target locked and scooped. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not match. Solid anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? That links it. The drive gate throws them. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? The drive impact doesn't work. Drops them from the air. All in with a rush. Player 1 flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jump. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Screw pile driver! There's no escape! Forward rush! Breaks it! Crowns him from above! Tries to activate with the attack! There's a burnout! Ooh, the drive is back on him! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? reads the jump in perfectly. Anti-air in the clutch. They're in lane. We gonna see a jump in? A throws them. Okay, here we go. Solid anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Not a punch, nothing but air. Can they close this round without Laurent? Burns out. What are they gonna do? This is gonna hurt. Oh, drive rush. Oh! A lot of pressure building up here. Closes in. Who's gonna take it? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They got him. Player 2 clinches the win.
Proceed.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 with the life lead. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged with this one. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Gets the jump in. Knocked down. That drive impact is what with this super up connect. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the jump in. Risky up close swap still going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here?
They're putting those educated teams to good use.
Knockdown and departure set. Oh, could be the start overhead, but it won't work. Ooh. Player bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. The low. Crowns him from above. KO.
Oh, thanks. Nice fight.
Round one. Fight.
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're gonna eat tons of damage. Who's gonna make a move? That was a solid anti-air. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. In a dire situation. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump in catches them. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 chases them down. Down to the wire.
Were they baiting them into that? They're putting those educated teams to good use.
Going in, blocks. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Digs in deep to get that drive in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Gets them with the anti-air. A parry? Connects with the throw. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Overhead attack. Both hits them with a stop and bop.
Target combo hit on the top. Oh, and a catch. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Up suspend the meter on the
low kick hits. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Turns out. Player 2 throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? What's next? Player 2. Oh, that's it. It is over.
That was fun! Let's do it again!
Round one. Fight.
We're in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Gets back with a well-placed drive reversal. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Knockdown. Uses the parry. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Their life is looking critical, and they can't be like KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Cannon spike. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in. Burnout activates. That combo's nice counter.
Way of putting those SK's beats to good use.
Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Hold your breath. In there.
Right. Who's next?
Round 1. Fight.
Will we see our fighters feel each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 chases them down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The Fuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Try show to start something? What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and super arts on deck for both. Burnout activates. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. A quick breather. Player 1, cannon spike. Wrapping it up, digs in deep to get that driver. Turns out. Let's go! Clean up the large out. Closes it out.
Right. Who's next?
Round 1. Fight.
Will we see our fighters kill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Parries the attack and there's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good parry there and the quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Stops the attack by using a drive parry. The super armor does its job. Denies the attack and counter hit throw there. Takes a trip. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Close them. What's next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The air throw is smart, but out of reach. Knockdown. Grabs him. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the